During the Commonwealth meeting, Australia had the bad news that 3 more of its soldiers have died in Afghanistan. I understand in your discussions with Australia's Prime Minister, you spoke about the number of deaths Pakistan has had in the borderlands. Do you think the conflict in Afghanistan is a war that can be won?
Actually, this is a big question mark. Nobody can win a war without the support of the masses. And therefore, in my country, on extremism and terrorism, I've got the nations united. And all the political forces of the country, including the parliament, they are on one page. And we are supporting the military actions which are against extremists and terrorists, because we feel that the terrorists are working against the interest of my country. And we are fighting for the peace, prosperity, and the progress of the entire world. And therefore, as a frontline state, we have to pay a huge price, not only in form of casualties alone, but also in form of economy. And therefore, the NATO forces combined together, their casualties are much less in number than Pakistan alone. Therefore, I had condoled the death of the soldiers from Australia, and we condemn all such incidents and terrorism in all its forms and manifestations.
And does that mean to taking further action or looking at ways to deal with the cross-border movements and the Taliban and Haqqani network in northern Waziristan?
It's not the incident which you are discussing is not because of any other reasons. That is within the Afghan National Army, somebody who has done this criminal act.
But
on the border, I did discuss while we were during the press conference of the polio campaign, that there is a cross-border movement. And we want to set up a biometric system. And we also want that the relief camps, they should be at a safer place, which there should be less movement, and which I have discussed with the United States. But one thing I must tell you, we have excellent cooperation in defense and intelligence, both with the United States and with Australia. And we are having good relations, and we have a military cooperation and intelligence cooperation, and we further need to have a greater cooperation between the United States, Afghanistan, and the ISAF. We have to work together so that we can fight against a common enemy.